Buck ball.
This is a city that hosts more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James.
This loss right here could put him right out the right for the division.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the
Can I kick the ball off first, please, sir? Can I kick the ball off?
Yeah. Prime time on Thursday Night Football. He stopped on the return of the 27.
Kick the ball off, guys.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air here. It's Young. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This is Alvin Kamara with it.
No, sir.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who
no, sir.
You've got a new set of downs started.
No, sir.
Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Don't do that, Ian.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Oh.
Olave with the catch. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Man, I love that effort. Adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch. And it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now, 7 to go. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Young to throw here on 3rd. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's done by everybody.
And the defense gets there.
Don't kick him in the ass, Pace. Don't kick him in the ass. This time, don't kick him. We get a penalty for that.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the gun, Young.
Got down there.
To the outside and complete to Olave. And he'll be just inside the 10 before he goes out. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll run with Kamara.
Situational football. Looking at 1st and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal. Young working from the gun. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Chris Olave with a touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Baker. Gets his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
The give here on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Real.
To throw is Mayfield. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Alert! Watch out!
Here's Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And they had that one contained right at the line. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short.
Regular.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. Baker now from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Can't do that, Mayfield.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Play action now, Young. Connects with Johnson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. He's got it inside.
Man, stop,
10.
dog. Come on, guys.
New Orleans touchdown.
Come on.
I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude.
Stop, guys.
Show what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just
Look at that. No, look at that,
Beauty
dog.
and simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route,
Come on, guys.
And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Let's try it.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away.
Let's try it. Then he broke the top.
Johnson now on the return.
Then he break the top.
Return sets them up just beyond
Nigga,
their
break
own
the
20.
top. Stop.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Real. My time.
Play fake. It's Mayfield. Short pass caught by his tight end. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Devin White hauls him down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Good. Watch one.
Back to the well again. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Good. Watch one.
They give it to him again. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. He comes through with 6. It's going to be 4th and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Done.
Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Good. Watch one.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Watch one.
Throwing again is Baker. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
It's a long, but nigga, right?
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie. That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Now run the toss to Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 20-zip lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Well, Rocky found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away.
He's stinking it up out here, guys.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
We got a chameleon now, see.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Done.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers pushing for points. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Set. What's up?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. This one's taken in by Otten. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Set. Run, run, run. Done.
1st down, here's Baker. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers chop some of the lead off before the half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. He's at the 30.
Come on. You can't make this. Come on, dog. This nigga didn't do now fake, dog. Come on, that shit's stupid, dog. I'm start kicking that bitch out of bounds, dog.
Wow, there are not many.
Look, dog, he didn't make one move, dog. Caught the ball, ran right up the middle, dog. That shit whack, dog.
Follow those blockers, and then step on.
That shit whack, man.
So simple for me.
This nigga didn't make not one fake, dog.
So tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle, and the Saints stretch their lead to 21. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. This will end up as a touchback.
Oh.
First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Mayfield. Got his target, it's Otten. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! What's that?
From the 47. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing
This
on
nigga
that
runs the
return.
ball up the middle.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Saints will get set to take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go now. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Come on, set.
To the air on 1st down, Young. He's gonna try to drop it in deep right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away.
Get that shit in.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. What's on?
Here's a handoff up the gut. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down.
Good.
Back-to-back carries here. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Hey, alert 33. Kings.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down.
Pistol. Good. Hurry. Real. Done.
Mayfield now from the gun. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And it'll be their football.
Cheap return. Get off the.
First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, Young. This ball's cut by Palmer. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Like that.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Young on 1st and 10. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And this one does not go far.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Out of the gun, Young. Throw left side, complete. Give him 13 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Running behind center with Kamara. This is ahead for about 5. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Young on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Let's go now.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
2nd and 3 now. Defense shows blitz. Young forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Christian Izien with the INT. The 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth,
I just made that play.
And then starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And his return's going to go out of bounds and set them up with a drive starting from the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a run with Kamara. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Handoff here for Miller. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the pistol, it's Young. Fits it through the middle. And that's good yardage for the new set of downs.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Jukes his way into the clear. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Safety's trash, dog. You seen my safety sit there, dog. He just sucked
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30.
Safety just sit there, dog. The dude threw the ball right in front of him. He just sit there.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Nah, he missed that. Couldn't trade for him.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Baker now from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Drop the ball.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Young working from the gun. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Rush coming for Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian is in with the INT. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Oh, yeah.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Handoff headed right, Kamara. And they'll wrap him up after a short carry at the 24. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the 24. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, it's Young. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Here's a give to Kamara. And he's brought down after a short gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Now it's Young. Got a man. Palmer has it. Still has some space inside the 35.
Boy, you can stop this bullshit, dog. Stop.
Until he's got a
Stop.
huge gain
Stop.
and a 1st down.
Stop.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the
Stop.
defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Handoff now to the receiver. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Saints on their way to their 3rd win of the year. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Play action now, Young. Buying some time right. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Back to throw. Here's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Cade York now on for the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Groupie sends it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to.
I'm glad we got this thing out the way early in the year, guys. I am on my team. Hey.
These kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll take it out to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete.
Hey, the lead. He couldn't do nothing. The lead was too big. Couldn't run the ball, lead big.
Even 10 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Had a bad game. That's all.
Throwing again is Baker. Into the hands of Culp. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, he saw his guys pick
stinker,
up the
and I put up a stinker today, guys. Hometown booing and everything.
On his behalf, I think this
We did not perform well at all.
And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Did not perform well at all.
Taken in by Otten. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Regular. Good.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. That one's incomplete.
But he can catch his post stuff, though, but I can't. Man,
I'm just going to say, maybe not the guy I want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Baker throwing again. Caught near the goal line. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So the Buccaneers keeping their offense on the field. 2-point attempts coming up. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And that's recovered by the Saints. So we're going to win this one. Well, even with that kick, wasn't much chance of pulling off the late comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I think we can take the fork out and you know where to put it.
Yeah, they went out, swing it. They did everything that they could do, but it just shows you in the NFL, premium for possessions. And when you stall out early and you dig yourself this kind of hole, awfully hard to come back and win. I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case, a toss. Make sure you threaten to the outside.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the gun, Young. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
They're going for it, Young. He sends this one to the end zone. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints have a
oh, man, they need to stop that. They need to stop
with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
Now look at this shit.
Exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. In all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
York tacks on that extra point.
2 bullshit catch a dog and a kick return. Man, stop. Come. Yeah, trash. A lot of BS.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away.
This man really, literally got the ball and just ran the ball straight up the middle. I mean, look. Now why my guy didn't block nobody? Man, stop.
Just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin.
Jump on my nigga back.
1st and 10.
Okay.
Baker out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So this will win on the road for the Saints. And they take the first skirmish with their